What's going on, guys? This is PG here, and we're going to close out the weekend here with a little PvP showcase video. I've had a friend who does not intend to buy the DLC ask me if I would mind doing a quick little video showcasing the movesets of all the weapons that you can get in the DLC. I had no issue with this, and it does not really bother me to do it. So here we go. This is the Dragon Blood Greatsword. Um, I'm actually going to be using it in this video. I decided I would also go ahead and fuck around and fight people with it. This is the puzzling, it's like the puzzling stone sword. Its power is less in its actual ability and more in your ability to buff it. It's been called poison, or it's been called Ivy's sword from Soul Calibur, and it kind of is, I guess. I kind of think it's probably meant more for a female character, just by the moves that it makes your character do, you know, the spins and things like that. Lastly, well, not lastly, but second to last here, we have Yours Spear. This is the spear you get for beating the final boss in the DLC. And that's the light combo for it. And of course that combo just repeats. And then this is the heavy one-handed. Your spear looks like it could be a very powerful weapon. It has a start of, I think it's like 214, 240, something like that. And that's for a spear. That's really good. I don't know what it maxes out at, but this is the Wrathful Axe. This is what you get for beating the boss right before you fight the dragon. I can't remember what the hell her name is. Anyway, it's got some cool combos, but it requires faith to use, which my character does not have. So, whatever, not really too worried about it. I'm not really sure why it requires faith. None of the moves have any secret abilities to them or anything like that. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into some PvP here. I decided to start us off with a very, very long fight. I just want to show you guys right quick this little area, all this bullshit that's going on over here. A lot of people I've seen go through this area don't use the cat ring for whatever reason, but it will save you a shitload of chip damage, especially if you are a phantom like I am and you can't heal. So that is actually one of the Blood Dragon Knight people. I don't remember what the fuck they really are. But, you know, take a little photo op. I think I look cooler than him. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Now, I'm using the Dragon Blood armor. But I want you guys to keep in mind that I did not upgrade it at all. Of course, I upgraded the sword just because it would take all day to kill people if I didn't. But yeah, just keep that in mind. The armor isn't fully upgraded, and it still does really good in this video. It does a good job protecting my ass once or twice, which I definitely appreciate. But anyway, this first guy ends up being at the very bottom, and that's like half the reason why I decided to do this video first. Is just so that you guys can see the area, and I kind of took my time getting down here, which is totally fine. But more importantly, before you get down here and fight whoever you're trying to fight, make sure you switch back to whatever ring you need. For me, it's going to be the Chloranthia ring. This weapon actually does, I think it's like 50 lightning damage. So it would be really smart of you to use the new ring that they have in this area, which is the Lightning Clutch ring, which makes lightning based weapons do more damage. I believe it adds 30 lightning damage, which is actually pretty good. So this guy's in full Havels with a great shield, and he's using the Keyblade. Interesting build, I guess. Obviously we got a little bit of lag going on right now, but that's alright. He heals, so we have a huge issue. We're not doing a shitload of damage to this guy, and he's already healing. So we're gonna try to toxic him, or at least get him to stop fucking being so dodgy. We want him to be the aggressor in the match so that we have a pretty much, I would say, a fair opportunity to fight him. So he's got all the health in the world right now, which sucks for me. But we can chip him down little by little. And hopefully he stops healing. I still, of course, have those little projectile witching urns, which I really do think are helpful for a lot of different reasons. Sometimes it just helps when you got an enemy that's, you know, just out of range and you know they're gonna run. Other times it's just nice to have to finish someone off who's blocking and has 100% shield for their block. Now, as you can see, this guy really does like to fish. He has so much poise that he can pretty much take 1 or 2 swings of my sword and come in for a backstab. He's done it about 5 times alone in this video, and it's really fucking annoying. So I need to lay off. I need to stop pressing the attack because obviously it's not going well for me. And we're gonna go ahead, shield break him. He can hide all he wants behind that giant ass shield. We can just keep doing that to him all day. And now he's gonna be worried because now we actually have a good match going right now. So he's fucking around. He's still guarding and running away from us, which we really don't want. I'm trying to stay far away from his weapon and at the same time stay close enough that if he heals I can punish. Although with how good his armor is, I really don't think my punish is going to do much. So that being said, we really want to finish this guy off before he heals. Otherwise we're going to be down here all fucking day. But more importantly, this is the second boss fight in the game. This area right here. You go in through that little fog gate right there, and it is definitely one of the better fights in the game. I'm surprised. The DLC, all the bosses in the DLC were pretty cool. I can just leave it at that. I mean, it was really exciting, and I was really pleased about the fights. So let's go ahead and end this super long fucking fight. I left it in there. It got kind of exciting, especially for me playing it right then and there. That was definitely one of those matches where I was sweating all over the goddamn controller. Anyway, we are back at the top of the tower, and we're going to go ahead and work our way down. I do include a couple losses in this video, mainly just because it showcases that people are ganking. I don't want to, it's kind of hard to call it ganking. Yes, it's ganking because more than one person is fighting me at once, but at the same time, these are desperate people trying to make it through a very interesting level of the game. So instead of trying to get better, they summon friends and run through the area. And you know, they make life hell for guys like me that are trying to have fun in PvP. Now I chose this area for a reason. One, because it's right next to a bonfire, so you don't really have to worry about losing souls, and I don't feel bad about killing anyone. And two, it's right before a boss, so I know there's a lot of people that are just kind of waiting. So anyway, we killed his little friend. It is now a one-on-one, and this host is not very good. I mean, he's not horrible, but It could be a lot better for him. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and finish him off. And I mean, it was a pretty decent fight. I mean, he ran away and healed, but to be expected. He was ganking after all, so the two things gankers love to do is team up and heal, so we're not really worried about that. Here we are again at the top of the tower, making sure that the guys aren't over there. And we're going to go ahead and head on down. Of course, we need to equip the cat ring so that we don't take that chip damage on the way down, which is really important because you can end up losing a quarter to half your health just getting to your opponent if you don't have the cat ring on. And that's really shitty. It's just one of those things that you don't want to happen in any PvP match. Even if you're in a tournament and you come into a tournament and you have no way to heal, you want to have a good enough host that he'll heal you in case of that kind of a situation. But anyway, I saw out of the corner of my eye that they are directly below me. So we're going to go ahead and work our way down there. Now there's still a couple little baby jumps that I have to do here, but as you can see, they don't really take any of my health away. And that's pretty good for us because we really don't have very much health to spare. So I wanted to circle around, but I really couldn't. So my fireball gets caught on the wall. We are already off to a bad start. The only good thing about this right now is that the summon has no health. Like, he's really low on health. Anyway, that is a blood dragon knight. He's here to help us. And here comes a white phantom. So now it is a 3-on-1. We are definitely not trying to get into a corridor and fight 3-on-1. If you have multiple enemies, you want to get into an open area. And then, of course, the opposite if your multiple enemies are trying to backstab you. So in this scenario, we got a 3-on-1. So I'm trying to get my my spells back. I can't use that for whatever reason. Had a little bit of phantom range right there, but that's fine. And now we are running away. I really want to kill this guy. And me and the dragon, the blood dragon buddy, managed to kill that guy. That fight didn't go our way. This is a match where I found that the host was buffing at the bottom of the chasm. So what we want to do is get down there as fast as possible. That way we can stop him from entering the boss fight. I can see him down there with his little buddies. We're gonna go ahead and be an asshole and interrupt this little cool guy scene that they got going on over here. He's entering the mist, and we're just gonna give him a little backstab. Alright, so we're not gonna win this, but this shit was funny to me. Right as he was going into the fog gate, he has two friends with him and neither of them helped him. One of them was actually an NPC, but that's not important. Anyway, got bounced around pretty good. That is the fairness of a 3-on-1. But anyway, I do believe that this is the last match of the video. That being said, we are going to equip the cat ring one more time. And we're going to get our fat, well-armored ass all the way to the bottom of the chasm again. I really do like the idea behind this, that everything is really ripped up and torn up. It kind of makes me feel like I'm playing Shadow of the Colossus again. For any of you guys that have never played Shadow of the Colossus, you should definitely play that game. And if I'm ever afforded the opportunity, I will definitely do a playthrough of that on the channel. So anyway, we're doing some dangerous jumps here, really just to get down there fast. Because again, we don't want the host to go enter the boss fight. We want him to stick around and fight us. Anyway, We're making it all the way down. Alright, so the host is off to the side. That's good news, means he wants to fight. Go ahead and get our little Chloranthy ring back on. Alright, here we go. He's buffed, and he's aggressive, so let's go ahead and shut his ass down with a parry. Too fucking easy. He's aggressive and he has 2 swords, so he's obviously not coming up to me to block. So we don't have any worries with that. So pretty much at this point I have full health and he has next to none. So it's pretty obvious that we're gonna win this one. Anyway guys, this is coming towards the end of the video. Like I've told you guys, I do plan on getting Castro to go through the DLC. So there will be a DLC playthrough. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.